Hey Sawyer, just wanted to go over once again with you kind of what we worked on this morning in your lesson. Remember when you came in, basically you were saying you didn't feel like you were very consistent with the turn of your hips, your lower half power. So I just kind of want to start and review with you what we talked about this morning. We're going to start with your setup position on the left side is what you look like coming in before the lesson. If you look at your right knee, you're going to see basically that the right knee sets up inside the right foot, which is really good. It's what we're looking for. If we look at the swing on the left side as you go into your coil or load, what we notice is how your right knee and right hip actually drift way off back to the right side. So it's really difficult to get back even to your setup position, let alone try to get your body weight, your mass explosively through the hitting zone, through the ball to create bat speed and hit with a lot of power. As we continue to look at this swing, as you start back through, you do get a little weight shift. But what I really see happening is this. I see you basically sitting and just spinning on your back hip. If I look at the right side, which was after your lesson, let's start with your setup position. Once again, we see a nice setup, the right knee sitting inside the right foot. What happens is as we go into your coil or load, you'll notice that you stay inside from that startup position. Your right knee stays inside that right foot. So the first part of your swing is not backwards away from the pitch, but it's actually linear or forwards towards the ball. So you're more successfully taking your hips, your body mass, through the hitting zone, creating more power with that, simply because you can use your body mass better. When I look at your ending position of the two, the other thing you should really notice here is if you look on the left side before, and we look at what happens to your right foot, you notice all you do is, quote, squish the bug. The right heel comes to the sky. You get good hip rotation, but you're just missing a lot of the linear motion of the hips and pelvis forwards. Look at the right side afterwards, and you notice by looking at the tape on the floor the difference in your ability for that foot to come up, that back foot to come up and off the ground and actually forward, really indicating and showing how your body mass is moving more linear through the hitting zone. It's going to create more power. Great job. Good work.
All right, so you're going to stand all your weight on your right foot, feet together, stand up tall, 15 seconds, just get the back muscles on your hips engaged. Now take your batting stance width. Give me jumps laterally, 5 reps with the orange bands. Really drive it. We'll pretend that's 5. You're going to unhook the band. Back to your batting stance. Just jumps without the bands on there. Stay anchored 60-40 back into your back hip. Drive it laterally. Working just on the linear piece of the hips. Oh boy. It's the back leg pushing the ground that drives you forward, not the front leg reaching. You do 5 of that. You'll hook up to the red band again. Stay anchored 60-40 back on the back hip. Explode. Drive off that ground. Drive as hard and as far as you can to your left. We'll pretend that's 5. You'll unhook. Ideally then, you're going to put a bat in your hand, okay? And you're going to actually hit balls off the tee, right? And we're looking to make sure that back foot comes up and off the ground. The body drives forwards. Atta baby. Great job. Hit 5 at a time, 5 with the band on. Take the band off, hit 5, repeat. One more. That's awesome. So your foot's moving from that back line forwards. Your foot's coming up off the ground. You're driving the linear piece of your hip forwards now. You're not just sitting and spinning on your backside. Atta baby.